Okay, we are back. I have stripped down, as you can see, and yeah, this is about as naked as I've ever been on this server. So we'll see how it goes. Meeting up with who are we meeting up with?
Doom Boom?
Doom Boom. Meeting up with Doom Boom, and I'm gonna give him an M16 and some rounds and stuff, and then we're gonna head out. And when you see me in the NBC outfit, please don't laugh. My ego can't take it. Really. Anyways. Oh, yeah. I need those, don't I, Giz? Thank God for Gizmo. I'd forget my pants if it wasn't for him.
That's why I'm here.
To remember my pants. Oh, I don't really want this guy seeing my entire... Oh, yeah, right. We were meeting him at the bridge. Did you, is he moving this way? He never added me.
He didn't respond, so I don't know. He didn't respond when I asked him.
Probably went to fill the bottle again. I would be. Yeah, shooting me was bad.
I didn't shoot you, did I?
Yeah. You
No
hit me.
way.
Yeah. Well, it showed the...
I aimed here. Are you sure? Are you sure that
as
wasn't
soon
the
as
zombie
the
that got
shot,
you?
as soon as the shot went off, I got the hurt heal symbol, and my life went down. But I'm not bleeding.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I did bring... I gotta get bandages. That was the other thing I was thinking about. I'm not sure where I dropped my bandages. There they are. So what's going to happen?
Okay, he says he's on his way.
Yeah, see that. What's going to happen here is we're going to get out there. There's going to be a polar bear. I'm going to be weighed down in a suit. So Gizmo's going to far outrun me. So he got killed.
I'm on bear duty.
Yes, he got killed by a bear earlier. So we're kind of trying to avoid that happening again. Wow, are you freezing up? You're like stop motion. Should get away from the... Let's get out of the... Are you out? There you go. And I think the base and all the junk in there is freezing you up.
Yeah. Yeah, I glitched out for a second. It'll happen. I have Starlink internet, so it's pretty bad usually.
Is it satellite?
Yeah, satellite internet.
Yeah, that's rough. You still with me?
Yep, I'm behind you.
Let's get you water.
Getting it.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Roger that. Oh my god, it's dark. I'm so used to night vision that I can't see a thing.
Right. It's good we're waiting till the morning anyway, because it's so much colder at night.
So for you guys that have been commenting that it's taking too long, you get that gizmo for me being able to move the storyline along. He's making all this possible.
I'm just here to help. We're the one doing all the hard work. Yeah, he's moving now. Slowly. Good me to say.
He might be my age, so be careful with the slowly comments. Remember, some us old guys have our set routine. I don't know why he doesn't add me. It's kind of funny. He wants my ammo, but he doesn't want to add me.
Huh. Maybe ask him. He might not realize that you're trying to.
I, I've asked him twice, and he said he would. He didn't seem to have a problem adding you. Age discrimination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wants to pick on the old fat guy.
100%. He's moving this way though. 1.5 kilometers. He was 1.6 a minute ago, so he's moving. He's just moving slow.
He's waddling as fast as he can.
We can just go to the train. I think there's a barrel in there. We can make a fire and
yeah.
wait it out.
The fourth car always has the barrel in it.
Sure. No, this is good timing. If we had left when we originally wanted to, we would have been out there when the storm hit, which wouldn't have been fun.
You know that you hit H and you get the compass up on the top of the screen?
Yeah. Someone told me that recently.
Okay.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Until they did, but yeah, I figured it out.
So you know if you move from the ice shelf, if you move east, or no, I'm sorry, you move west, you'll run into the island at some point.
The island? What island?
Well, Tara Harbor, that island, Tara Island.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know,
I do this run all the time. Usually I follow these tracks and then go straight to Candy Cane. I have been using my markers, but I don't actually need to. I could almost do it from memory at this point.
Oh yeah, you should be able to. I mean, I don't use markers for going to Candy Cane or to the small base below it. After a while, you get to memorize the routes. I don't use the train tracks because this is true bear territory. All through here, the bears are always around.
When I came from A3 the first time, I came back this way, and I got attacked by a bear first thing. Yep. It was a panic moment.
And the wolves love this routine too. I have noticed that they said that they made it so that the bears howled. I mean that the wolves howled before they got together. They didn't just attack out of the blue. That's not the case at all. If there's more than if there's
I've been surprised a couple of times myself.
Yeah, if there's more than 3, then they'll howl. But if there's not more than 3, they will hit by surprise. It's kind of an interesting twist to it. I kind of like it. It makes it a little bit more challenging.
Definitely. There's always that fear factor. You got to be on your toes.
Yep. I killed so many wolves today. I had 2 backpacks and they were completely full of wolf meat. I was just like, I can't carry 2 at the same time, but I must have killed 20 wolves in an hour's time. It was insane how many times.
To stock up. Oh, he's right ahead of us. He's on the bridge too, other side.
Got it.
Hello. Might as well make a fire. I'm cold already. Which one was it?
I think it's the 4th one. A fire, but I kind of.
How's it going, man? We got some ammo for you.
There it is. Oh, there's even a.
Perfect. Is it in here? Okay, yeah. Didn't even see it.
Where are you, Doom? I have no NVGs. Oh wait, I do have my flashlight on me. Duh. Where are you, bro?
Right here. Next car down. Come on over here. We're making a fire real quick. Get our plus symbol.
How you doing?
The Santa hats.
Okay, well, here's the ammo. I got you a couple of magazines for the M16, and I think it's like 880 rounds of ammo for you. And I got you a spare M16 if you want
Holy
it.
shit! Thanks, guys.
And you can just take the whole ammo can if you want to. Don't have to, but I didn't want to dig too deep into what I had, so I gave you about a third of what I had.
Guys.
800 rounds should last a little while.
Unless you shoot like I do, where you miss 6 for every one you hit.
That's true. You never know.
Oh.
Just don't run into a bear on the way home and lose it all.
Try to run the side of the mountain so it's a little wide open.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and if you actually use the Alt key to look left and right behind you, you'll see the wolves coming up behind your back. That's usually the only way I survive the wolves' attacks up there. Is seeing them coming.
It depends on what backpack you have. If sometimes the backpacks block your view, so you can't actually see behind you.
The only one that I know does that is the one that I'm currently wearing.
Yeah, the hiking backpack.
The big hiking backpack. But
Right.
the field pack doesn't. As far as I know, the field bag, the one that's one size larger than this.
Right.
It used to. It doesn't anymore. It's kind of weird. I'll tell you, that heat feels good though.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm in the white now. Should get the plus any minute.
This sweater is so much colder.
Yellow weather, what?
I didn't hear what you said, but
You guys are just off one of the military camps and stuff.
Your mic's breaking in and out. It almost sounds like you have music playing in the background. Oh, right on.
going to a base. Oh no, we're not. We're actually not. We're actually going out on the ice shelf and going to the oil rig, and then after that we're gonna hunt Santa. Just because it's in my job description.
It's fun. I love hunting Santas. I got a collection of hats going. I've got like 9 of them now.
I
Right on.
I never get the hat. I never think to grab the hat as a trophy because I've got one on my head. I never think of it.
Right.
So
if I have room, I grab them. If not, it's not worth it. Oh, yeah, man.
You're most welcome, dude. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm kind of a hoarder, so I have a lot of everything. So does Gizmo. We're happy to help.
Anytime, just let us know.
If you don't find yours, I do have one that I could spare. If I move things around, I have an extra large tent that I could spare. But let me know. I'd really prefer not to rearrange everything again. But I'm happy to help.
I've got 2 small tents I'm not using too. If you don't mind those, I got a couple I could spare.
Yeah, I also have a small tent, medium tent as they call it. But My large tent is pretty full because I had to take all the gear I didn't want to possibly lose on this trip off and put it in the tent.
Just throw it in there. Yeah, you got a bunch of organizing to do when you get back.
Yeah, next 3 days I'm going to be organizing, and my poor YouTube folks, they've seen me play enough Tetris.
Right on. I got my plus. Good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Alright. Down, Doom. We'll see you out there. Be safe, okay?
See you later, Doom. It's nice to meet you, man.
Guys.
Yeah, good timing. The sun will be coming up any minute.
Sounded like a heck of a nice guy, but couldn't really understand what he was saying.
Yeah, I think he's playing on a laptop, is what he was saying, so his mic isn't very good.
Oh, I get it. So he doesn't have an external mic. I get it.
Right.
Yeah,
That's kind of rough. Makes it hard to socialize.
it does. And, I mean, on a PvE server, socialization is half the game.
Totally.
So I had a guy comment today on my page that I should play PvE with bots. I was like, okay.
I've heard they're pretty brutal.
They are pretty brutal.
I don't know. I haven't tried them, but I think they're harder than most people.
Yeah, well, they aren't. They really aren't, and they're. Most people will KOS you on site just because they can. Bots don't do that. But
Right.
they do add a challenge to it. It's like having another predator on the game. And I told you about
that makes sense.
the two I told you about, Bitterroot and which is I can't remember the name of the company. And then there's the one that's I have two playlists, and they both have bots on them, and they're amazing servers to play.
Oh, we got wolves.
Yeah, I heard. I ain't scared. Okay, maybe
More
I am.
food.
Kind of want to get a little bit away from the trees so they can't come in from behind you.
Yeah, more room to see is helpful.
Oh, I do have a scope on this.
I think we'll be okay if we get on the bridge. They shouldn't follow us on that.
I think they do follow you on the bridge, but it just makes them, fish in a barrel because they're tunneled in.
Yeah, makes it a lot easier for sure.
Yeah. I got a screenshot earlier today of a wolf that I shot, and he ended up going airborne probably 10,000 feet and came down and landed on the roof of the barracks I was at. It was like...
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. So, are they behind us?
I'm not seeing them. We should be okay.
You know they won't cross that wooden rickety bridge thingy.
Yeah, right. They can't navigate the tricky bit.
No. Hell, I can barely navigate it.
Yeah, it always makes me nervous, especially with my internet.
Oh, yeah. One misstep.
Exactly.
Boy, that must be frustrating.
Yeah, it can be. That's why I don't like official servers. My internet is... I can't compete. You know, I'm so laggy.
And a lot of the official servers, if you don't have a good enough ping at any point, they'll throw you off.
Right. This one, it'll get a warning sometimes. Your ping is too high. It's like 800 or something.
Yep.
It's rare, but sometimes it shoots to crazy numbers.
Yep, mine does too, and I'm running really good internet, actually. What am I running at now? I think I'm at 120 gigabit.
Okay.
I think. I'll have to look at the bill again. But it's... this and Xfinity I've never had a problem with. They're just expensive.
Right.
You know, and it's a lot of cups and strings to get the internet out here into Wyoming.
That's my problem too. I'm kind of out in the boonies, so Starlink's my one and only bet.
We had another one, and then the company folded. And the speed was considerably slower. It was like 10 MIPS, about.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
right.
considerably slower. And when they went out, the company I would now range had already covered this area. So I just went ahead and signed up for it.
Sure.
I'm actually really, really happy with it, though. Xfinity was a little faster, but it wasn't as reliable. There were a lot of outages. I don't really get any at all. Even in really bad weather, it's been pretty rock solid.
Right on.
Yeah. Of course, the house I live in, we rent here, and the house we rent here has about 8 dishes on the top of it from all the different companies that have been here and never taken their stuff back.
Right, yeah, all the lost causes.
Yes. So we're headed back to the harbor, right?
Yeah, we'll go to the dock and get our plus symbol before we swim across. Watch out for this little area. There's always zombies.
Yeah, I know. It's a nice little area to loot and raid.
It's a good spot for NBC stuff.
Not as good as a hospital.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Here they come.
Sorry. God, how am I missing him? Stop hitting me. It's not nice.
Good shots.
I wasn't expecting the whole crew to come over.
Yeah.
And
yeah, it's surprising how many are there in such a small area. There's only 4 buildings, but 12 zombies.
yeah, and I forgot I had just had the SKS, so I went to load one of the other guns and hit the wrong button. I didn't bring any blood with me. I normally don't do that, but that's okay.
I have a saline if you need it.
No, I'm yellow. It'll be back up in a minute, but I just realized I'm not really well protected like I was before.
Right.
Right? No armor, no nothing, so...
Yeah, best to avoid confrontation at this point. Once you have your suit, though, you'll feel like a tank. It prevents you from being cut. So even if 12 zombies are mauling you, you'll never get a cut. And it keeps you warm. Like your health shouldn't, or your coldness shouldn't drop below blue, ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's a really good thing to have. It just doesn't have a whole lot of storage space.
And you can't put a backpack on. It's like when you're wearing the ghillie cloak, you can't wear a backpack.
Pretty much. Yeah, right. And I think that's so when you go to Lantia, you can't loot up that much, you know? You can only grab what you can real quick. They don't want you to stock up too much.
Well, that's no fun.
Right. I know. Well, you can carry a backpack. I mean, there's no zombies on the alien planet, so that's one thing.
Makes me wonder if there's going to be some sort of a map update, so when you go to the alien planet, there'll be more challenges.
Possibly. I think it's just a hidden lore kind of thing. I mean, it's the ultimate puzzle to solve on this map.
Yep. Well, Banoff has something similar, I believe. I think a couple of them have the game within the game.
Deer Isle has one too with Thor's hammer and
yes.
all that stuff.
Yep. If you ever get the chance to go on Twitch and watch John McClane work, he's pretty amazing to watch him build the maps and stuff.
Oh, I bet.
And he's on there all the time. He streams as he's doing it. It's pretty cool to watch map builders in action, I guess.
Yeah. It goes into this. It's kind of mind-blowing.
I can't imagine. I literally cannot imagine how much work goes into building a map like this. How many hours?
For real, yeah.
I actually thought about doing Wyoming at one point, but to be perfectly honest with you, it would be the ice shelf with a giant volcano at the end of it.
Not much, huh? Just flat land.
Yeah, it's
a
pretty
couple
much.
of houses here and there.
Yeah. And of course, the bighorns. But if you included South Dakota, then you got the Black Hills. So,
true. You might get it eventually. They just did the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
You know, they might expand on that. Who knows?
Well, Bitterroot is supposed to be Montana, and I actually recognize some of the areas in it from driving through. So it could be.
Okay.
It could actually be when he finishes it. It's still in development. It could actually be
Right.
a good chunk of Montana. That's pretty cool.
Sure. Yeah.
You have to understand where I am is the exact opposite end of the state from Yellowstone. So I am in.
Okay.
I'm 30 minutes from Spearfish, South Dakota, and I'm 45 minutes from Montana. So I am
Right.
Exact opposite. And anybody watching on YouTube, do not hunt me down. No fanboys, please. So you want to go inside and heat up before we go?
I'll grab a couple more sticks. We'll make a fire out of them. We'll get as close to it as we can. Yeah, we'll get as close to it as we can. It's kind of a long swim, so we want the heat buff as long as we can get it.
Roger that. You do realize I'm just running around being an idiot while you're getting sticks, right?
It's fine. It's fine. I saw you jumping around on my screen. It looked like you were doing something.
It's calisthenics. It's an old guy thing.
There you go. Right. It keeps you warm.
Yeah. And young at heart.
Right.
Is that the oil rig I'm hearing?
You can hear it once we get close. It's got like a horn that sounds off. I don't know. I can't hear what you're hearing. So maybe. But I think you need to be closer than this.
Nope, I hear it.
Yeah, you got some good ears.
You have headphones on, or are you using computer speakers?
I use headphones. I mean, usually I just use my speakers, but definitely using my headphones right now.
You should be able to hear it. I'm surprised you can't. I can just barely hear it. I kept running by this section of land going, what the hell is that noise?
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I think the music is noise like that. I kind of hear something, but I feel like that's just the ambient noise of the game.
I hit a shore, but I hear something that sounds like a rotating
That might be it. I don't know.
Rhythmically, it sounds
When we get
like,
closer, you're definitely gonna hear it. It's almost annoying.
if you could think about a lighthouse going around, it's like when that beam of light passes you, that's the sound. If you imagine the light being sound, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
So it's on a rhythmic rotating cycle. Or my meds are not working and I'm imagining it. All right, we'll get warmed up. You got things for a minute? I'm going to refill my coffee. Sound good?
Sure. Yeah, no problem.
You want bourbon in yours?
Oh, sounds good.
Roger that. Be right back.
Sounds good. just topping up on sticks.
Oh, is that what you were doing? I thought you just left me here as bear bait so you could run across.
Goodbye. Right. I got my plus symbol. Figured I'd get as many as we could. Like you said, we might want to do some Santa hunting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Visibility's good.
Yeah, it's looking good. I'm not seeing any blue lights,
So
though.
there's. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we do. They're gonna be way out there.
Yep.
But
Does my mic sound okay to you?
yeah, no problems.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't blowing you out, or.
No, it's great.
Okay.
I brought some extra heat packs. I'm gonna drop a couple for you. You might as well pop them while we get in the water.
You dropped
We're
them.
gonna be island. Yeah, they're right there.
yeah, I
We're gonna
got
be
'em.
island hopping for about 10-15 minutes. So hang on to them, and we'll just make progress slow and steady.
Slow and steady. Oh my.
That's the idea. Well, you ready?
I'm ready. Well,
Let's
I
do
should
it.
probably pop it before I pop one at least.
Yeah, might as well.
Thank you for giving me a ruined.
They're all bad.
No. This one
It'll
says.
last.
No, this one says ruined.
Oh,
Here.
does it? My bad. Okay.
I was like, yeah, he wants me to freeze.
I had like 3 badly damaged ones. It must have got ruined on the way here.
It's fine. I got it. It's fine. I made it. Yeah.
Did that on purpose, of course.
Of course. With your wild sense of humor on it. Hey, you see that orange backpack out there? That's coffee. He's floating around. I'm hoping the guy that developed the Santa Claus, I'd messaged him. I can't remember his name, but I'd messaged him asking him to do the Grinch. I want a Grinch hat.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
absolutely.
I was kind of hoping there'd be more than just the hat, too. Maybe like the Santa jacket, Santa pants, but I don't know, that might be asking too much.
I don't know. Diesel's put an awful lot of work, and so is I think it's MMC. A lot of these guys that do the mods have put an awful lot of work to making their stuff accurate to what is in real life. I can't
I
imagine.
believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance to look at some of Diesel's stuff, like Diesel built a backpack. It doesn't look very big, but it has 300 slots in it. That's more than a large
Oh,
tent.
wow. Yeah.
I
Carry
mean,
a whole
it-
base.
It's a hoarder's paradise.
Sure. Yeah, that's more than my large tent holds.
Yes. I still have the plus symbol. I'm liking this.
Yeah, we should be good for a while. There's going to be a long swim up here that is probably going to drop us to blue, but it's a ways off. Nope, I just lost mine.
Yeah, mine's gone now too. But my health isn't going down.
Yeah, we can probably do one more small swim before we do a fire. As long as it doesn't get into the dark blue for too long, we'll be okay.
So the other day I was playing on here, and I went to dark blue, and I said, I typed in, oh shit, I've got blue balls, and the other person on there was like, what are you talking about? And I said, well, obviously, you know, it's a dick with balls. You get cold and you get blue balls, right?
Pretty self-explanatory, really.
I didn't realize it was a young lady. That was so that was really funny, but yeah.
Right, well, she learned something that day.
She explained to me that it was a thermometer, and I went, oh, okay. Playing
Makes
stupid.
sense.
Yeah. So do you have this pegged on your map? Is that how you know how to get right to it?
Yeah, it's not a straight shot. We're gonna need to go around a little bit. But, yeah, it's 3.3 kilometers away right now.
And say 60% water?
Pretty much. Yeah,
Yep.
there's a lot of swimming. We'll probably make a fire on this one, get the plus symbol back.
You've been out to the submarine, right?
Yeah, I like that run. It's a lot easier than this one.
Yes, it is. But did you know there used to be a base right there? Off to the northeast?
No, really?
Yeah, there used to be a huge base there. Had really good tier loot, too. You have a stick in your hand. I didn't know if it was to hit me or to make a fire.
I almost made a torch by accident.
I've done that so many times.
There we go.
Oh, by the way, I'm glad they fixed it.
Yeah.
You used to be able to pick up the fire while it was burning.
Oh, wow. Seems dangerous.
Well, it was not good for your health level.
I can imagine.
All we need is a cup of coffee.
Right, with some bourbon.
Good bourbon.
Right. Alright, so it usually takes 3 sticks to get the plus symbol. We gotta dry our clothes out too.
Yep. I just realized that
I
too.
usually take my boots and my gloves off and wring everything else out.
That's one thing I do like about the field jacket and the pants.
Sorry, what was that? You broke up a bit.
I said that is one thing I like about the field jacket and the pants is the fact that they go right to damp. I mean, they never stay wet.
Right.
And my pants are already dry. Gloves are damp. Boots are dry.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boots are still wet, gloves are soaked. But we got a minute. Get our plus symbols back.
Yep. My the water symbol next to the drink symbol is gone on me. Everything's dried out.
Oh, okay, good.
Usually I have to do the ski
I-
mask. And that one didn't even show it was wet. It's kind of odd. The Santa hat's protecting it. That's what it is.
Yeah, it never gets wet. Pretty handy.
Yes. But it does not take zombie impact well at all.
I believe it. Yeah, it's not like a ballistic helmet.
No, my that's funny because my helmet, I wasn't paying attention to it. I got hit in the head once, and it went from pristine to badly damaged, and then I got hit again, and it was ruined. I have never
geez.
seen it happen that quickly. So as soon as I found another one up at Candy Cane, brought it back down and put epoxy on it because it said worn. I wasn't taking any chances.
Yeah, definitely.
I like that helmet quite a bit with the light on it and the night vision.
Sure. Yeah, I noticed you had a light on yours. I didn't even know you could put
Yep.
a light on there.
Yep, light goes on the side and NVGs go on it. It's basically a bump cap in
That's
real
handy.
life. Yep, and the fire's going out, right?
Yeah, I got my plus. You good?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm just
Okay.
waiting on you.
Let's do one more swim, see how it goes. Head this way. I think it's our best bet. Luckily, there shouldn't be any polar bears out on these islands. You know,
I
they're
hope-
so spread apart that we won't have to worry about that.
Unless the map maker decided, yeah, polar bears do swim. I'm just
Right. Yeah.
I'm just really glad there aren't orcas.
For sure. I was thinking that too. Sharks or something. That'd be terrifying.
Yes, it would. There are a couple of servers that I've been on that actually you go fishing and you'll catch a great white.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's actually, I don't know if that mod's being used anymore because it was kind of glitchy. But you got to pull the fish up and you look at the fish you caught and it's this huge, giant, great white shark. It's just utterly amazing.
I bet that gives you a lot of food.
It get about the same as a bear,
Oh yeah.
legitimately. Come on, swim. There you go.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad.
Nope. I still got the plus.
All right, let's keep going.
I'm following you, remember?
All right. I'm doing my best.
I will say there have
It's
been...
kind of a
Go ahead.
it's a maze out here, island hopping.
Yes. How come I'm swimming faster than you are? That's weird.
Who knows? Got those whipped fingers.
Yeah. I'm part fraud.
Hey,
It must be all the caffeine.
there you go.
Or maybe I just convert oxygen to methane.
Hey, it's handy.
It is a skill. Oh sure, now you get to show off.
Just trying to make progress. Still 2.9 kilometers. We're getting there.
I keep forgetting to hit shift again to make it run because when you come out of the water, you're
Yeah,
walking.
I noticed. Yeah, I did the same thing. Feel like I'm bogged down.
Waterlogged.
Exactly. I think we can go around this. We don't actually have to swim. Not sure if that's faster or not, but might keep us a little warmer.
I'm still in the white. I don't know about you.
Yeah, me too. I don't have my plus is gone. But
Yep, I just lost the plus myself. My food and drink are going down lightning fast.
yeah, it's because it's so cold. It
Yep.
takes a lot out of you. Hold on, let me check the map. Alright, we're gonna want to go inland a little bit because there's a big gap if we just go straight. We'll swim out to these last two little islands and make another fire.
Gotta admit though, this is a really cool map.
It really is. Everywhere you go is an adventure.
Okay, now I'm dark blue.
Yeah, we'll make a fire here. Dry out again.
And now everything has to be wrung out. Huh. It's taking me longer to wring out my ski mask than it is for you to make a fire. There's something wrong with that.
When it's soaked, you got to wring it out 3 times. It's a process.
Yeah, it is. And everything else is now showing fairly dry.
Yeah. And we should be fine. I think it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to be in the blue before you start to get frostbite.
I didn't think it was that long.
I don't know. I've been on some pretty long swims before, and I haven't gotten frostbite yet. Not with this character.
Doesn't let you bring out the gloves, which is too bad.
Yeah, wool gloves. The fingerless wool gloves. I haven't seen them on this server, but those are the only gloves you can wring out, as far as I know.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I'm gonna drop some venison. Feel free to chow
Yeah.
down if you're hungry.
yeah, I'm gonna need to. Thank you, sir.
Bet.
You got the plus symbol yet?
No, not yet. It's going up, though.
Mine's not going anywhere. It's just sitting in white. Well, that was yummy. All we need is a 6-pack.
Some good deer.
I got a wild boar earlier, so I had barbecue chops and a 6-pack of Mad Monk.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times. If I hadn't been alone, it would have been perfect. Your gloves are on the ground. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I got them. I think they dry out faster that way. I don't know. I've seen that done, and that's just what I do. I don't know if it works better or not.
I wouldn't think so on the snow, but I would think so on something that was not snow.
Right, you'd think. But, I mean, it works either way, so...
As long as it works, dude.
I think people take them off because if you're wearing wet clothes, you get frostbite faster. I'm not exactly sure of the reasoning.
I have no idea. Too much for my meager mind.
Yeah, again, I've seen it done. Monkey see, monkey do.
Right. I'm glad that venison keeps my fluid up, because I didn't bring anything to drink out of.
Here.
I don't need anything. I'm
I'll
almost full bottle.
Split. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I can split my canteen with you. I can always fill it up with snow, and I've got a couple of purification tablets still, so
Yeah, you should
should
probably
be okay there.
fill it up with snow every time you can. We have a fire, so that way it melts.
Right. I think we're a little late on this one, but I'll do that next one.
Yep, just a suggestion. Yeah, it's down to
For
one
sure.
stick. I've got the plus symbol, so whenever you're ready to go.
Me too. Yeah, we can go.
Oh, almost made it. Only
Yeah,
one
I
s-
know. I tried. Would have been nice, but
Yeah.
I didn't actually get wet. I think I just got damp on that one.
I only had to do
Doesn't
one
really
swim.
matter.
Yeah, I only had to do one swim stroke in order to get across, so that was pretty good. Oh, I ran most
Right.
of that one too. Funny. Oh no, I guess not. Thought it was my heat symbol going up, and it's actually my food symbol.
Right. As long as something's going up.
Not as often as you used to, but you know.
We do what we can, right?
Yeah. That was probably too much information for most of my viewers. uh,
So we're at about 2 kilometers now.
wow, it seems like
Oh, I see a Santa.
you do. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. It's like we're headed that way anyway.
He's like screaming, shoot
It's gonna
me.
be a long swim, but
Well, maybe not so much over here.
yeah, we can go around. It'll be a little longer. We're gonna have to swim no matter what. Might as well just cut through.
Yeah. It's not like I have fantasies about shooting Santa or anything, but
I do. Are you kidding?
I did.
He should have brought me that toy truck I wanted.
Well, I used to have fantasies when my kids were little and I had to put the toys together the night before. I don't know if you have little ones or not, but I'll give you a key to sanity at Christmas time. If you have little ones that get noisy toys, take the toy apart, cover the speaker with expanding foam. Works great.
I don't have kids, but my sister does, and I get them loud toys on purpose.
Yeah, a lot of people did that to us too.
Right.
Yeah.
Sibling rivalries and all that.
Yes.
No, I just got a fur baby. I have a 8-year-old dog.
Really? What
Keeps
kind?
me busy enough. Husky, Malamute, White Shepherd, and Timberwolf.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, he looks just like the wolves on this map. I always feel bad when I cut one up.
Yeah, I would too. My first dog that I had when we got married, Gloria got him for me, and his name was Timber because I wanted a Timberwolf but couldn't get one because they had a death at a daycare. A child got out of the daycare and wandered into a hybrid wolf den and
Oh, wow.
got torn to pieces. So they wouldn't let anybody have the hybrids anymore. So I ended up
Right.
getting Timber, who was half black lab, half golden retriever. He was a big boy, but right now we have a 13, almost 14-year-old border collie that is half black lab. So she's a big girl, but she's my baby. She's my sweetie.
on.
Yeah. We've always had rescues since we've been married, and
Right.
we usually get the older dogs because nobody really wants to adopt them.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, there's so many dogs out there that need homes. The shelters are over full as far as I understand it.
They have been since Katrina. That was when the real crisis started
Yeah.
because a lot of the at that point anyways, a lot of the you seeing any blue light? I'm not. But I see an oil rig. There it is. Sorry.
Temperature doing okay?
Yeah, I'm still in the white.
Alright. We'll get to the sleigh and then make another fire.
I like it when you stop in place for 5 minutes. Oh,
can
you
see
can't.
the oil rig now.
Yep. Yep, I see the oil rig. I can't see land, but I see the oil rig.
Yeah, we're pretty far out.
Okay, where did the reindeer go? I mean, literally. Unless they went for a swim, where the hell did they go? You want the
That
Santa?
zombie Santa ate him. Good shot.
Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna make a fire. Go ahead and loot up.
It's not like I can take any of it.
Well, maybe. See what there is.
Yeah, there's a 10-round C-mag. Okay, there's a couple of drums. Or a drum and a
Nice.
45 rounder. And there's an M1. An M4 rather. Oh, I want that.
Okay.
I want that.
Nice.
Do you have an M4? Night
Yeah,
vision.
I have one. I got it at Athena 3. They're pretty rare.
Oh, APC 380. Yay. You give me an M1 and then you give me 380 APC?
There's the horn. You hear it now?
Yes. No, this sounded like... It sounded kind of like the inside of Athena. You know how that...
Right.
I don't know how to describe it.
I think I hear some noises that could symbolize a storm. I don't know. It could just be ambient game noises, but I hear like the rattling of a building and all that, and I think that always comes before a storm. It's a ways off, but...
So... Badly damaged. It's got a 20-round magazine that isn't damaged. The scope isn't damaged.
Nice.
The handguard is. The buttstock isn't. So
I have a handguard for you at my base.
I have a handguard as well that I grabbed just in case I got lucky at some point.
Nice.
But I guess I'll be leaving the SKS here.
Yeah, you might as well. The M14's much better.
Yeah. Absolutely. And actually, I might have... I should probably stand closer to the fire if I actually want to get the plus symbol.
Yeah, it might help. My boots and gloves are both dry. I don't know how that happened, but I'll take it.
Absolutely. Boots are dry, gloves are wet, or damp rather. Yeah, it's weird. It's like the stuff on my face and my... Everything's dry already. Weird. So here you go, sir. I collect deagles, you collect Santa hats.
Nice.
There you go.
I hope I have room to bring it back. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll make sure.
I'm probably going to leave my NPC stuff. I'm just going to bring my mask back with me, but I will have a lot more room. You got your plus?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually have 2 pristine masks in my base. So if you don't feel like carrying the mask, I can certainly give you one.
Oh, no worries. You need it for Athena 3, but you just need a mask. You don't need the whole suit, just the mask.
Cool beans. I thought I went to Athena 3 and there was no gas. Huh. Okay. This is the first place I'm going to that's actually has gas on the map so far. I haven't heard any airplane drops.
There's a train tunnel between you, or it's right underneath Candy Cane, basically. That's the end exit of Athena 3. That has gas.
Oh, I didn't know that. Straight across?
We might want to go around, a little less swimming. It's a little longer, a little out of the way, but the distance isn't as far on the water. Yeah, we'll have 2 small swims instead of 1 long one.
I've still got the plus symbol.
Yeah, me too. Should be good for a minute. Let's go around.
Sure. Haha.
Nice. That coffee's really working for you.
Yep. It wasn't actually the coffee, it was the chili for supper.
Ah, there you go. Put a little pep in your step.
A lot of pep in my step. Actually, now that I think about it, I never did eat supper. Nope.
Alright, I think that was the last swim.
Oh, good. I don't think so, but okay.
No, we can go around this. I mean, we gotta swim to the oil rig, but other than that, I think we're there.
Do we cut across?
We can go around.
Okay.
Just stay dry from here. Now there should be some pallets and stuff we can put our clothes on. Yeah, right here. You can go a little further out to that island or drop them here. It's up to you.
Oh, I don't care. It's entirely... You're the boss. I'm just standing here.
There's fine. Just make sure you put it on the pallet, because I've heard that your stuff can disappear through the snow sometimes.
Oh, that's bad. Oh. Man, do I look like a goober.
All you're gonna need from here is that wrench. I'm gonna drop a heat pack for you too.
So, well, no.
NPCs.
Don't I need the filaments? And the...
Yeah. All the stuff to make the suit, but the only other thing is the wrench, is what I mean.
Yeah,
and you might
okay.
want to drop one of your guns, because you're not going to be able to bring it back. I mean, it doesn't... We might be able to fit it in a bag, is what I'm saying, if you want to leave it here.
Okay. Oof, I hate to do it. The M4 is going to be dropped. What was I doing? I was doing something, but I don't remember what.
You got everything for the suit and the wrench?
I've got the wrench, I've got the 3 filaments, I've got the blueprint and the card. I've got an extra filter.
Perfect.
And the EMAC flow controller, which I think is for A3.
Yeah, you shouldn't need that here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we're good to go. I can take the... Well, I'll show you what the wrench does, and then you'll probably want to give it to me, and I'll turn the gas off for you when it's time, but let's go ahead and cross over.
Okay. Sorry, I wanted to turn on the heat pack, and I wanted to bring some bandages just in case.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
I can't get on the ladder.
You gotta hit F. Get up right to it. There you go.
Yeah, I was just at an odd angle.
Yeah, I know, they don't make it easy.
Not for me.
Alright, it's gonna get loud.
What?
This thing is what you need the wrench for. You're gonna have to, well, I can do it, but you have to climb up here and use the wrench on this, and that turns the gas off for 20 seconds.
Gotcha. Where's the 3D machine up here?
Yeah. Yep, we can go straight to it, or do you want to loot around a little first?
Whatever you want to do. I'm up for anything.
I'll show you where it is. There might be some loot in there. That's the room.
So you just...
put everything in the machine. There should be some little boxes for it, and then you hit print. And if you want to hand me the wrench, and when it's printed, I can just turn the gas off for you. You just got to type for me okay or something, and I'll turn the gas off for you.
Roger that. There's the wrench on the ground. And they actually go in order. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, they got to go in their specific slot. And when the suit's ready, you're going to take everything but the mask off. You can leave your gas mask on, but everything else has to come off before you can get the suit on.
Okay. All right. Everything's in there, so starting to print.
Perfect.
Oh,
I'm going to go down and wait. Just type okay when it's ready, okay?
Yep, I will do so.
Perfect.
Thank you. I think I'm
Good
good.
to go.
Yep.
All right. The helmet goes on second. And you can keep your gas mask on with the helmet on.
Okay.
You're good to go. You're protected, and you'll never get cold again.
That is very cool.
Yeah, it looks good, too. But you see what I mean about the inventory. You got very little.
Yes, you do. I can take my gun, so that's good.
Yeah, leave it on the backpack.
Don't really think I need anything else, do you?
No. Just grab what you think you need, and we could loot around a little, too. There might be another gun, and there's a part here that's needed to get to Lantia. It's a little square, gray-looking box thing.
Food everywhere here.
Yeah, sometimes there's some good stuff. Oh, here it is. This is what you need. The pulse locator.
Got it.
Perfect.
Well, thanks to him, I got this, but I don't know. I don't think I really look that much better. Kind of look like Porky the Pig Goes to Mars. I'm not sure you need a smoke grenade on a gas-filled oil rig, but what do I know? I think I'm kind of running around in circles. Not that way.
So yeah, I found a Lamas and a VSS, but that's about it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot here.
Nah, not really.
Maybe up there or something, but
That's where I found the VSS. I didn't see anything else.
okay. Well, I'm good. If I get back to my M4.
Yeah. Well, we'll make sure. Should have plenty of room for that.
Gotta admit, this is pretty damn cool. Hopefully all my stuff is
Yeah.
here.
Not have to. It looks like it.
Yep.
Doesn't look like anything's gone.
Yeah, the only actual firearm I found was the okay.
I still got some room. Is there anything you need me to carry?
I'm trying to figure out how to get the night vision goggles.
Oh, you got to take your gas mask off.
No,
I think you can
I was
still
trying
wear
to, I was trying to figure out how to get them into the into the
organized.
bag. I organized right, and I wanted to take my knife out of the boots. I don't think there's anything else. There's that one scope. It's damaged though, so I don't really care. Yeah. I think I'm good.
Okay.
Yep, everything's on the ground if you want any of it.
You still got your gas mask on, just so you know.
Yeah, I have no place to put it in my inventory. And that's fine. It just makes me look like Porky and Pig Goes to Space.
Sure. Right on. Well, congratulations. You got your suit.
Thank you, buddy. I never could have done it without you.
Oh, I know you could have, but I'm glad I could help. I did hear another Santa, but I think it's way far away. It didn't sound close.
Yep. Okay, so I marked it on my list so I could take somebody out here at some point. I'll never remember
Yeah,
how to get
perfect.
here, but, you know.
But you just swim and swim and swim some more.
Yep. Just don't try and straight line it. You'll freeze to death.
Pretty much. So you shouldn't freeze anymore. The sticks are basically just for me at this point. I think your temperature will stay up.
Probably. It hasn't gone down at all, but... Oh,
Yeah.
hang on. I need water. I just realized I'm out of water.
Oh, here, let me drop a couple steaks for you. There's a boiled one, too. That should help.
Oh, yeah. Boiled venison?
Yep.
Sounds a hell of a lot better than boiled wolf meat. Idea is really repulsive. Come on, eat. You can do it, even though you're an alien now.
You can put your visor down, too, with K.
Okay.
You just hit K, and to pressurize the suit, I wouldn't do it now, but to pressurize it, you hold K.
Still have to get tanks for it, though, right?
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do it now. I think it'll just seal you off. It's wet.
This is really cool. Definitely have to screenshot myself in it. Want another Santa hat?
Nah, I'm out of room. And like I said, I got like 5 back at the base. I'm good.
Well, I'm not sure what to get rid of. Guess I can get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Again, I can carry some stuff for you. I got a Namalsk that I'm not really planning on keeping.
Planning on trading it away?
Yeah, I mean, if we need room, I'll toss it in a heartbeat. If there's something you'd rather keep. Or, you know, I can probably carry the backpack if you hold one of my guns. You'd have to have it in your hands 24/7, but...
I'm trying to figure out how the hell I can manage to take the gas mask, that's all. Nothing major, just...
Oh.
Can't seem to... Yeah, I can't seem to fit it into the backpack because I've got...
Well, let me drop the pipe wrench, and I've got room for it.
Okay.
I've got another pipe wrench at my base. I don't know why I'm keeping it, so yeah.
Well, if you can take the gas mask, then I'm good.
Got it.
Perfect. Of course, don't expect me to shoot at anything, right?
Yeah, no worries. That's why I'm here.
Beat you to death with my backpack.
There you go.
Especially effective
Armed
against
and
bears.
dangerous.
Especially effective against polar bears.
We can just run out in the water if we see one.
So at this point, we're just heading back to shore, right?
Yep. Yeah, you should have a marker for your base. Just follow that.
Well, I kind of wanted to watch your back in case we did find bears or whatever. So you lead the way again, but...
Oh, you're not going to be able to do much with that backpack. But
No, I'll just drop it and use the SKS, right?
there you go.
Or blind them with a bright orange color. One or the other.
For sure.
He's seeing spots. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Okay.
No, what?
It looked like, from the angle, it looked like there were two blue lights coming down, but when I got the lights hit the snow here on this island, I realized there were markers that were the same color blue. They were not actually two Santa Clauses right out there.
Tricks of the light, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need to dry off.
roger that.
Something you don't have to worry about anymore.
No. I'm just going to wear this suit full time.
Yeah, it's nice. You just won't be able to pick anything up.
That is weird. It doesn't show the gun on me at all.
It's on your front.
Yeah, I see that, but I mean... Oh, there it is. Okay. And then there's the battery, the air pack, and a radio, of course.
Right, there's a couple extra slots for them.
Yep. This is really cool. I do wish the M4 wasn't badly damaged. But...
Well, we'll get you a repair kit and get it in top shape.
I got a repair kit. I have one of the ones that you gave me already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's enough to get the gun back to pristine and all that happy stuff. It's just, if I don't complain about that, what do I have to complain about? Come on.
Right.
Uh,
Alright, I got one more venison steak on the ground for you.
okay, sounds yummy.
And I'm dropping my canteen too. Remind me to purify it before we drink it, but I got a full canteen here.
Okay. Well, right now my water level is up to, I would say, 85%.
Well, we got a lot of running to do, so it might go down a little bit.
My I'm eating and my apple is not going up at all because I'm totally full. I haven't gotten the sixth symbol yet, but it's pretty close for the water.
Yeah, I brought some vitamins and stuff, so if we do end up catching a cold, worst case.
Boy, you must have been a prepper in a former life or something.
I like to be prepared.
Me too.
I kind of live IRL like DayZ, you know. I'm in a cabin kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so it pays to be prepared.
That is very cool. I have to admit, that is really, really cool. So you're
It's okay sometimes.
You're off the grid.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm 30 minutes away from civilization, so.
That explains your internet.
Exactly, yeah.
Not trying to be a complete smartass, just...
No, you got it. That's exactly it. That's why I need satellite internet. I'm just lucky I can play games at all, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean... Take your blessings where you can get them. Do you want half a can of sardines?
No, I'm okay on food.
Alright, well, I'm just... They just occurred to me that they would give me some more fluid.
Sure.
Hey, look at that. I have the plus symbol.
Nice. Not that you need it.
No, I was giving you total sarcasm there.
Are you ready then? I don't have mine yet. One sec.
Always having to wait.
Yeah, I know. I'm slowing you down.
Cramping my style, dude. What are the ladies gonna think? Man, nobody can play Tetris like I can. I managed to get those night vision goggles into the backpack. I have no idea how I managed.
Glad you didn't have to leave them. I'm good to go.
Okay, I'm behind you, sort of.
Yeah, you got it.
So you can't put the NVGs on the suit, huh? That's too bad.
Yeah, you might not need them. I think the battery gives you like a headlamp kind of deal.
And actually, yes, it does work. My headlamp works.
Nice.
Yep. So you can use the headlamp. So I guess you have to use the NVG strap. You can't use the helmet. So you must have to use the strap.
The hard hat won't fit with the
No.
other helmet.
I mean,
I guess it's the same amount of swim no matter where we go.
yeah, I can see where that would get annoying really quickly.
Yeah, I'm not gonna miss it.
I was thinking you couldn't wait until the next noob you take out there to...
Well, now you know the process.
Yeah.
It's not too hard once you know it, but just guessing, it's pretty complicated. My first time out there, I was real nervous.
I never saw it marked on the map. That was the problem. If I had known where the location was, I would have gone and died at least 6 times before I figured out the wrench.
Right.
Yeah.
I think you can get the suit on. You're gonna get bleeds.
Right.
So as long as you have, bandages, you'd be okay. But there's always the risk that you end up bleeding out before you get it on.
I know that there were a couple of servers that I've been on where you bleed so fast you can't bandage fast enough to stop the bleed. So you have 2 cuts, and by the time you've bandaged, you have 4 cuts. You know, it's
exactly,
just insane.
Yeah.
So.
And then you can't make it back because your health has dropped too much or something. And
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, I didn't mean for this. I mean like the airfield on Livonia, things like that. Yeah.
I see a Santa. Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Northwest.
Not that I could carry anything, you understand.
I got a little room.
Alright. Well, you get to hit the sled first this time.
Yay, the hat's all mine.
Man, I don't know what it is, but the last couple of days, I still can't find any cleaning kits. I've been all the way up to the northern point of the island, all the way to the south. I've hit every place I can look, and I haven't found a single cleaning kit.
I've got a couple extras for you. I was just seeing what that black dot was. It was one of our old fireplaces.
Oh.
We've been this way before. I hope that's not the same Santa we hit up last time.
No, he disappeared because he was right by the oil rig. Right?
Right, okay.
Yeah, it's not the same Santa.
Yeah, I've got like 8 cleaning kits, so if you need a couple extras, just let me know.
You've seen all the firearms I have, and I stopped using a firearm when it goes to worn, so it doesn't become damaged.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
I'll never say no to a cleaning kit. Let's just put it that way. It's like saying no to ammunition.
Well, I don't mind sparing them.
I'm just curious on where the hell you're finding them. Are they up in the hunting stands, or are they...
Military bases, mostly. Barracks is where I seem to find most of them.
I don't think I've seen a single one there. I may have picked up one. You still doing okay back there? Where'd you go?
My internet must have been dying. You were skipping around like crazy.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, where'd he go? And I could see that you were still on the map, but I couldn't see where you were. Your marker wasn't showing up anywhere. You want to take him?
Yeah, I'm gonna silence.
That looked like it was silently painful.
A little bit. I have the 22 pistol, and it jammed on me, and my magazine's all messed up.
Oh,
Not
sucks.
even a gun. That's disappointing. There's a night vision scope in there if you want it. I never take those, though.
I don't either. They're too big.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of 22 rounds if you need them.
Oh, no, I'm okay. I've got like 3 stacks, and they stack up to 200.
Oh, so yeah, that's true. You know that with that gun, that if you put it in a holster, it actually takes up 2 less slots? It should.
Yeah. I noticed that, actually. It's a neat trick.
It is. I use it all the time. I usually carry a 22 in the backpack, but I didn't feel like I needed to commit homicide tonight.
Right. Again, I wasn't even planning on bringing one, but
You making a fire?
it was in the holster. Yeah, I got it dry off. I'm blue already.
So you don't care if I take any of this stuff?
No, go for it. It's all yours.
I don't want a badly damaged scope. Wow, 308 rounds. I never see them.
Oh, I got a bunch of 308. I'll hook you up.
Oh, definitely hook me up because I love the 308.
I've been saving them. I got a Lamas, but I've probably got like 1,000 rounds at this point. So yeah, I can spare a few.
Wait a minute. The Lamas takes... I thought the Lamas took 5.56.
Or the LAS? LMS? I can't remember exactly.
LAR?
But no, 308. Possibly. I
Yeah,
don't know.
the
I can't
LAR.
remember off the top
The
of my
LAR
head.
is 308.
LAR, yeah. There you go. LAR, yeah.
That is a great gun. I don't know where you found
It's
that.
powerful, yeah. I found it on a Santa, but I wish the magazines were bigger. It's only
20 round
10
capacity.
round mags.
20 round.
20 rounds?
Yeah,
Really?
they're 20
Oh.
rounds, yeah. And that's a stock game weapon. That is not a mod. Believe it or not.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse for sure. One shot's anything.
Yes. Well, anything but bears.
Yeah, right.
That is a great firearm. It is... You'll have to... Are you sure it's an LAR? Is it a LAR or is it a FAL? FAL.
Well, LAR.
LAR, okay. Well, it's basically the same weapon. But it's a great weapon. In real life, the FAL is amazing. The Belgian FAL.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into that kind of thing. Well, that's right. You don't have a headlamp.
Nah, I don't really use them. The server's so bright. I don't feel like you really need one. I use the night vision when you go into A2 or something, but that's about it.
I use the headlamp when I'm running through the woods, and it's thick woods. Because that
Yeah,
way,
that
if I
makes
get
sense.
caught by bears in there, bears or the wolves in there, I can see them. I mean, it's dark
Sure.
enough so that you don't actually see them very well. Or maybe I don't.
Yeah.
You know, my eyes are twice as old as yours.
I guess I'm just used to vanilla servers where it gets pitch black at night, and you literally need a light.
Yep.
Most people just log out, you know, because it's so hard to play.
Yeah, it is. It is not an easy thing to play if you're not used to it. And you know,
Right.
when streamers have to up their gamma so that it will show the audience and you know they can't see at all on the server.
Right. I've seen that before. It's usually not for the player itself. It's just for the audience's benefit.
Yeah, they up the camera for the audience, but it doesn't improve their vision at all. And I wonder how the hell they can see anything at all. It just
Right.
so just as a
I got that canteen. If you're thirsty, I'm purifying it right now.
No,
it's just regular water, not cold or anything.
I just added a can of beans, so my water and health food are going up.
Okay, well I got a full canteen. Just let me know if you need it.
I certainly will.
All right, plus symbol, good to go.
Roger that. Follow you. I got like 40 markers on my screen.
Is that my fault?
No, if it was your fault, I'd ask you to hit Y. I just wouldn't even have to tell you.
Okay, what is the deal with that? Am I hitting Y when I have my map on or something? Or?
No, you're hitting T. The letter T lets you put a mark. Like I put T down on the map where I shot animals that are way out there, so I know what direction they are and about how far away they are. Because if you do it, you know, at different angles.
Oh, shoot. I'm actually gonna go around.
Okay. I didn't know which way you were gonna go.
Just so I don't have to get wet again.
Yep.
Gotta wait till my next swim.
I'm nice and toasty, dude. We can go anywhere you want.
Yeah, you don't have to worry.
No, I've had the plus symbol since the first time I got it in the suit.
Yeah, it's a great suit, and it's almost worth wearing the whole time, except you can't wear a backpack, so looting is out of the question.
We've at this for 2 hours.
What's that?
We've been at it for 2 hours.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, you're probably getting hungry, huh?
Food is overrated. Well, anyways, yeah. I'm not actually getting that hungry. I just gonna go this way.
We're getting there. We're getting close.
Gonna go to the island, or you gonna swim?
Okay.
Oh, there's another island.
Yeah, I still got my plus symbol, so might as well just bomb for it.
I didn't realize there was an island over here. It looked like it was wide open.
Yeah, I know. You can't see more than 20 meters ahead of you.
Nope. So I saw the one on the left, but I didn't see this one.
Yeah, this is a bit of a swim, but we'll make it.
Yeah, and just think it's only 5.4 clicks to Athena.
Yeah, right?
Wow. It's almost the same distance to my base.
Yeah, well, Athena 2 is not much further than your base.
That's true. That's one of the reasons I like that location is there's military to loot for arms, the construction sites on either side. It makes it
Right.
easy, you know?
Yeah, everything you need to get to is right there.
Yep. And the coffee castle.
There you go.
So, I think it was TP Gaming's Why Quit server. They actually had coffee makers on the server that you could buy and put in your thing. So of course I have six cups and a coffee grinder and a coffee maker. I have a nice little coffee
geez.
bar in my base.
Right.
Yeah.
Right at home.
Little things like that make it a lot of fun sometimes.
Sure, yeah.
You know?
I haven't played very many modded servers, but
You'll
I
find
can imagine the building's nicer.
the
You can
base building plus.
buy kits and stuff.
Yeah, the base building
Seems
plus.
a lot easier.
Well, you know, it's kind of funny because you can make the stuff, you can craft the stuff too. Like if you wanted to have a gun rack on your wall, all it requires is the pipe wrench, a piece of sheet metal, and I think it's 4 sticks, and you could, I don't remember if it's 4 sticks or 5 sticks, but you could build a 6-gun rack on your wall. You know, that type of thing is kind of fun. The crafting part of it is kind of fun, but I don't know, when you can build entire houses out of a kit, that doesn't seem as much fun.
True, but there's so much more to do. You can make an actual door instead of making a gate, and put a couch in there that you can sleep on. You know, it just seems a lot more customized.
It is. It is.
Make it cozy, almost like your real home.
Right. But in reality, if you were in this situation, would you be making doors or would you be making gates?
True.
I think I'd be making iron doors, but that's just me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a craftsman when it comes to that stuff at all. Home improvement, not me.
We're getting there.
Oh, I'm fine.
Like another
20 clicks or so.
kilometer or so? Yeah. We'll get there.
I'm not worried about me, I'm worried about you. You're the one that's gonna freeze
I'll
to
be
death.
alright.
Yeah, you'll freeze to death. Are we like the closest point now?
One more big swim and then the last one after that.
Oh, I just lost the plus symbol.
For you.
Jenkins is on.
Yeah, I always see him out on the snow, but he's been looking for Gauss rifle parts, the alien gun.
Yeah, the only place you can get that is Lantia. You can get all the
I
parts.
guess you can get parts around here, yeah.
Yeah, I have parts in my tent. I have the battery and I have the actual darts or whatever the hell they're called, the projectiles.
Yeah, I found a couple magazines for it when I went to Demon 3.
Really? Magazines?
Yeah. Yep, magazines.
I didn't know it took magazines. Okay. But yeah, there are parts, but the actual, and Reaper told me this, that the only place you'll get it is on the alien planet.
Right.
So unless he holds his breath and teleports over there, he's not getting it.
Maybe he has it and he's just looking for ammo, stocking up.
Yeah, it will kill a bear in one shot.
I believe it, yeah. I've heard stories. It's a hell of a gun.
Yeah, not anything I'd ever
Right.
carry. I'd rather put 60
Right.
holes in you instead of just one big one.
I don't know if I can light a fire in this. Sometimes your lighter doesn't work. I'll try.
I did not bring a lighter.
This will be my... I got 2, but sometimes it won't let you light in a storm.
Because the your rag says damaged. It does not say damp yet. Does your wood say damp?
No.
Then you should be
Oh,
able
the
to
wood's
light
fine. Ignite. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna work. I can't actually see the sticks. It's just a little...
it. Yeah,
It's funny.
that's because you had no sticks on it.
Oh. Well, that would be why. There we go.
Yep,
Now there is.
should be fine.
Alright. Yeah, this should be the last time I need the plus symbol. We're close to shore now.
It's a shame I don't have any room in my bag. I was gonna steal your shows and pretend like I didn't know where they went.
Just take off. I'd have to use my rags and craft some improvised shoes.
I can see you running across the tundra in your Santa hats.
Right. I'd do it.
Oh, that's funny.
Almost put it out.
Yeah, if you're facing the fire and you go to take a drink, you will extinguish it.
How's your liquid doing? Do you need any of this?
Nope, I'm absolutely fine. And it shows
Alright.
that I'm wet now. That's strange.
Your helmet. If you don't close your visor, the helmet does get wet, but it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah, and the
You can
backpack
close
is soaked.
close the. Oh, true. Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. I haven't gotten the plus symbol though. It was like instantaneous the last time. Interesting. It's probably my face that's cold.
Yeah, there's a couple of small islands just out of sight, and then one big swim to shore.
Perfect.
So another, I don't know, 7 to 10 minutes maybe, we'll be there.
Cool beans. Sounds great. I got the plus finally.
Well, you can go ahead if you need to.
No, I don't. I don't. I'm waiting. Actually, I'm gonna go refill my coffee. I'll be right back. If you're good with that,
got
you
it.
can go ahead. Of course, obviously, because you'll freeze to death. I
No
won't.
worries. The fire's going. I'm good. I'll wait.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Are you winding yourself up?
Back?
Yeah, I'm back. I'm really
Yep.
sorry. The
No worries. We got a server restart coming up about just over 10 minutes, so we better get going.
all right. The fur baby was doing the potty dance.
Ah, right. Priorities. I
Yes.
get
I'd rather die in game than make her wait.
it. That's a sign of a good owner.
Well, you gotta figure. 7 times 14. How old is she?
Oh, right. Yeah, dog years. They get up there. That's close to 100.
Yes, it is. I think she's actually older than my mother, who was 98.
Right. Some never grow up, though. The puppies forever.
Oh, she is so timid. She was beaten so badly before we got her.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, and she was a year old, so it took almost 10 years for her to trust me when I do anything. You can't lift a broom around her or vacuum.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so now when she gets scared, she comes in and lays on my feet. And that, I cannot tell you how rewarding that is for both of us.
Oh, sure.
You know, the fact
Yep.
that she comes to me and she's my girl. We also had
Right.
a boxer that passed away about a year ago. Well, no, about 8 months ago. And she was just, we used to call her name was Carly, but we used to call her Velcro because she'd just stick to you. It was just,
Right.
and she was a rescue as well. Purebred boxer. Owner just
Okay.
decided she didn't want her.
Jeez.
Yep. And she was,
Well, some people shouldn't have dogs, you know?
Yep. She was a purebred. Yeah, I hear a storm coming in. You might be in trouble.
Yeah, me too. No, we'll make it. We're practically there.
Well, we're practically to the land. That doesn't mean we're practically undercover.
Right. I mean, as long as you're full health, it'll only drop you to half. It won't kill you unless you're low on health.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the only time a storm killed me is I was low on health because I was so cold and I was about halfway down.
Right.
And I didn't wake up from that one. Kind of like your bear.
Yep.
Hey, you got an elk singing to you.
Well, yeah, might get that on the way back. I think I'm gonna head back to base. I gotta sort all my stuff and whatnot. There's your gas mask. I'll make sure I bring that by here in the not too distant future.
Well, like I said, I have a pristine one with a pristine filter, so don't feel obligated to do that.
Okay.
And
Well, I got some 308 for you, and I'll probably bring you some shotgun ammo or something too.
that would be
So,
awesome.
I'll be seeing you.
Yep.
I'll be seeing you sooner rather than later.
All right, buddy. Thanks again. I appreciate it. You have a good
You
night.
bet. Congratulations. And enjoy
Yes.
that suit. Good night to you too.
Well, that made it worth it, and it's always awesome to make friends on servers. But I have got to get back to base at some point. I wish I had the ANSI device, or APSI device. APSI. I always want to say ANSI for the engineering standard. That was a lot of fun. And now that I know where it is, I can help somebody else. Oh, I wish I had the room. Elf meat is awesome, even though they call them deer on this. It's not a deer, it's an elk. Look at the horns. Tire repair kit. I could use that. Maybe I'll get rid of the Santa hat and take that instead. Well, I'm not going out there again, so what's the point? No way I'm making it back. Where the hell is the crossover? Where am I? Okay, so I gotta go south. Wicked. And yes, I think I'm gonna get knocked on my ass unless I can get inside a container or something. Of course, there's a fucking Z right there. These are all locked up. I have no idea why I didn't grab the axe. Been running this whole time with my light on. All of a sudden I'm soaked. Okay, so I'm going to end up cutting this part out anyways. So I'm going to shut it down now. And as you can see, we're back. We're going to make the run back to the base, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. Don't really want to go through there. But when I get up here, I am going to cut over to the other shore. Oh, the suit didn't get damaged. Can you even check that? I guess it didn't, even with all that beating that I took. I have to admit, getting the suit was really cool. Gizmo's a great guy. Really enjoyed playing with him. I'm hoping he'll do some more team-ups. I'm going to try and talk him to go over to either the Bitterroot or the TP Gaming server. And I hope I don't get attacked by any of those rabid wild boar, or whatever they are, that are grunting down there. I can hear them. Yeah, I am getting a bit thirsty. Really do wish I could see where the hell... Huh. Big building down there I hadn't seen before. Is that the house? Or is it somebody's base? That's somebody's base. That's right. I have seen that before. Don't know how far I am. Where's the bridge? It's a ways, but just want to make sure I didn't run past it, which I have done before, being the incredibly astute person that I am. Hey, what can I say? I'm a large land mammal. I'm not really a brain. Right now, my stomach is propelling me. There's food and drink especially at the base. But of course, I want to get the suit back there. I'm kind of bumming I lost those pants, though. I didn't even think about it. I should have changed into the cargo pants. I'm glad that it didn't damage the suit, though. Well, next run, I'll try and complete A3 and get the oxygen and the battery for this thing. And if I could do that, then I'll make the jump. May not come back from it, but we'll definitely make it. Gotta be getting close now. And I'm only 700 meters from the goddamn base. Where the hell's the bridge? There it is, I think. Can't really tell. There it is, yep. So, Gizmo's gone for the night. I suppose I could have swum across if I wanted to, because I don't get cold, right? Hadn't even thought of it. And I'm hoping that I will not, like, fall into the... fall into the abyss up here. That would suck. That whole thing is so sketchy. Oh my god. Mostly because I lack the skill set to do it. Had to change fingers on the W button because my hand's getting tired and cramped. And I need to bite out of my sandwich. Much better. Just dropped into red. Hydration, so, and I'm going down in health. So we're gonna drop the bag and drink as soon as we get into the base. You know, it's a lot easier when you can see where you're going. we go. Happy tummy. Where's the... Try the back tent. I knew there was a cleaning kit here someplace, though. I'm not seeing a cleaning kit. Alright. Still not seeing a cleaning kit. What the hell? There it is. Yeah, I think I need to get this suit off now. Don't have a lighter on me, do I? No? All my shit's in here. Alright. I think I'm ready to get dressed. I guess you have to take it off wherever you're going to store it, huh? Wow, it does take up a lot of that tent, doesn't it? Okay, I have cargo pants over here. I'm sure some of you are relieved to see me with my pants on. Alright, got the headgear. So, do I have another jacket? I thought I did. Oh, I got my field jacket in here, right? Someplace? Maybe not in here? Maybe another one of the tents? And I don't have any boots in here either. So, maybe down here. No. Down here maybe? There's my backpack. I put this in the tent with the other suit. I'm still running around in my bare feet. Doesn't throw me at all. Okay, there's that. Put these on for now so I don't end up damaging my feet. Why do I have the SKS? I don't need the SKS. Where'd that go? Oh, getting dressed is so problematic. Field jacket finally. That's kind of a cool look. We'll go with that. Okay. I need to find my belt. I don't know if I like this one better. Yeah, I kind of like that one better. We go with that. Where's the M4? The sight on it's pretty cool, I have to admit. But I think I could do better with a ACOG, to be honest with you. And universal flashlight. It's worn, but it's okay. That one's worn too. That one's pristine. Okay, that's all cool. Don't need this. Boy, that was loud. So that's the only one this morning, so we'll keep that an eye on that. Oh, there's my belt. And what's in there? FX45. Yep. Knife in a sheath? Nope. Inevitably, I'm going to forget something, right? I'm going to put this over in the tent, though. And I am going to take that. This I want. Down here. So the question is, did I take... It's another FX45. Where the hell's... Oh, there's the grenades. There's the knife. And there's the canteen. All good things. These are not going up where they should, but whatever. Okay, so... I'll have to carry that back to the other place. Alright, we were down here with the ANSI. I want to put the this thing with it. Where's my tundra? Is that up here? Well, I have a pristine tundra. FX mag, FX mag, FX mag. What do I have on my shoulders? Oh, I have that. That's why. Probably shouldn't have given away so much ammo. But that's what happens in life. What was the other gun I was using that I liked so much? AUX? Backside of the tent. There's my tundra. Should have known. What's in that? Another FX. that's worn. Hmm. I have to get some 308 ammo in that. I wonder where all my 45 ammo went. Hmm. I might have to go 9mm. Okay. That's 9mm. Yeah, I may have to go 9mm. Plenty of FX45s, but not much for ammo. So, we'll go 9mm. Pristine light, pristine suppressor, pristine mini sight. That'll do. What does it not? Pristine, 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 pristine. Okay. Four mags should be enough, right? I think so. Where'd that go? It went into the holster. Cool. Okay. .308 ammo, that's what I need now. Need to repair that, but this one. Pristine. 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 Does it have a mag in it? Yes, it does. I need one more pristine rag. I'm almost pristine, right? And a little bit of ammo for it. Like 200 rounds. That works. And actually, makes a lot more sense to put that up there. These guys across the top. Space-wise, anyways. Okay. This one goes in 0. This one goes in 1. It's worn. Have to find my sharpening stone, I guess. Can combine that. There we go. Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I think I'm done playing Tetris for tonight. It's still in the pack. Oh, well, I still gotta put this stuff away, but you get the idea. I'm just gonna toss this up here for right now, and toss this up here for right now. Those will go with them. The extra night vision goggles I'll hang on to, though. Okay, I guess this can get dropped in with the other packs. Yeah, just kind of toss it in here for tonight. Take some of the stuff out. What did I take for a second gun? So I've got the okay. This will go in that box that it should go in. That will go in there too. Knife can go down here. Sharpening stone can swap with the... Oh, it doesn't matter. Didn't I grab my... I guess I didn't. I'm going to have some serious organization to do. I can't remember the gun I had that I liked so much. That's empty, right? No. Oh, no wonder. Yeah. That looks about right. What gun was I using though? I'm just going to take this all out so I don't forget it's in there. Well, that's as good as it's going to get for tonight. I'm too tired to be messing around with it any longer. I think everything in here is shut. Right? Nope, that one's not. Okay, so everything else is locked down. Gotta shut the doors and stuff, but that's it for tonight, folks. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy. Remember to like and subscribe if you do. Okay? Thank you. Hey, fellow survivors. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Logged back into the server, and one of the first things I noticed was I was getting blue. And the reason is because of all things to leave behind on the ice, I left my gloves and my face wrap. So now we're out on search to get gloves and a ski mask or whatever. And I'm not exactly sure what we're doing for a run today. We've got the suit. I've got to find the oxygen and the battery pack for it. I don't know if I'll wait for Gizmo to get on tonight and see if he wants to go on a run to A3 or if I'll just do it myself this afternoon. Depends. I've got a bunch of appointments this afternoon, so I may not even get back until tonight. But, so, I started sorting things in the base, and it's discouraging because everything's everywhere again. I had things pretty neatly laid out. Kind of a bummer. I don't think I brought a sewing kit with me, did I? So if I do find... Why do I have a case? Oh, that's my medical supplies. If I do find a set of damaged gloves or a set of... Ooh, a heat pack. If I do find a set of gloves or a ski mask, I can't repair it. I forgot my sewing kit, but no big deal there. Let me go over here. And I just figured I'd do the run up to whatever the hell the name of the place is. Oh my god. I can't think of the name of the town. What's the town up here? The train station. You know, and see what I can find for warmth there. And then go from there. Oh, well, I guess I don't have to worry about a sewing kit. And I'm going to need to hunt some more food, so I thought maybe I'd go over to Tower Island with a backpack, an extra backpack, and actually do some hunting. Wouldn't mind getting a deer or a couple of wild boar again. And if I have the extra backpack and I don't fill it up with garbage, that... Okay, I know the truck was along here. Where the hell is the caravan? There it is. I also have the M4 on me today, which I was debating back and forth about. And, ooh. Do I need another badly damaged? Let's see what's mag. Is the mag damaged? Nope, it's pristine, so we'll take that. I'm really not going to take it. I'm sick of taking the same gun over and over again, I guess. Sorry if I'm crunching in your ear, but my kid made chocolate chip cookies and they're really good. And of course, while we're up here, if we happen to cross any, you know, cleaning kits, we'll take those too. I know Gizmo's gonna bring me a couple, and some, probably some buckshot too. I still haven't hit the mohawk either. Let's get some gloves and a mask, and we'll figure that shit out. Okay, I know where I am. That's one thing about this map is it's really easy to memorize it. Now you gotta remember I don't have any of the pants that I had before, so these cargo pants are not going to keep me as warm. Garden lot, just what you need on Namalsk. Oh, the duct tape might come in handy. I want to check something out. Okay. High insulation for the cargo pants. That works okay. Should be alright. Difference between these and the military pants, I can't think of the map creator's name, but there's a pair of pants and a jacket that are in his name, and they are a lot more water resistant. Oh, a beanie. No. That flag is almost halfway down. I'm waiting for it to go down all the way. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe he raised it again. I don't know, but somebody put a lot of hours into cutting up boards. Nothing? Well. So I'll probably put a couple hours in tomorrow or something, reorganizing everything, and I'll show you guys when I get done. Does not bug. Oh, there were gloves in there. Backpack. There we go. Actually, I probably won't keep this backpack. I'm just... Oh, I hate it when I do that. Cooking pot. Welding helmets, shit like that. I never quite understand why they exist in the game, but okay, work gloves. Are they pristine? Yes. Those in my hands. These can go into the fireplace, which should be right next door. Gee. Oh, Mr. Bear. He's not happy again. Gas mask filter, which is worn, but it's still intact. Wow, a lot of frying pans. Here we go. We can make some bacon and eggs this morning. Or bear and wolf this morning. Okay, still in the face mask. Kind of unusual. Stripped bear. Okay. Question is, do we go up to Brent's or do we go through town? Don't I have a head torch? No, I got the helmet. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So is my... Yeah, I think I'd rather have that on my hip. Okay. Hmm. Oh, there's Zed over here, but I don't know where he is. Don't really need another gas stove, but I could certainly use a couple of lights at the base. And I tell you, I would not be hurt if I found some sheet metal either. I want to start. Oh, there's somebody else here. He must be up at A2 maybe? Ski mask. It's even pristine and it's white. Just like the one I had. Okay, I'm good now. As far as that's concerned, I'm good. Ooh, first aid kit. Put the sewing kit in there. Lighter. Extra matches. Alright. The backpack. I think those two, that backpack and that shirt have been sitting there for a couple of days. I do feel like I'm following behind somebody though. It just seems like I really don't need another. As you guys saw from the cart that had the how's that? Oh, a transceiver, okay. Not anything anybody really needs. But I guess it's useful if you've got 26 people in your group or something. Well, whoever was shooting isn't down here because there's Zeds down here. All over the place. right inside the container, but maybe not. Did not expect 26 of them in there. Whew. Faster. Wow, nothing. Oh, some ammo. I can live with that. That's good. Something else there too. One of the other guys had it for us. Mosin ammo is always handy, especially since I have a SVD. But okay, so gotta check my gear out, see if any of it needs to be repaired. This wasn't going to be a loot run, so to speak. But since I'm here, right? Oh, I'll take that. Didn't I have 2 guns on me? How did that go on my shoulder? It didn't. Okay. That was weird. Alright, let's do this. And then this to that. This over here. This to here. Whoever that is, they're fairly close. It's maybe candy cane? Or maybe A2? I don't know. Yeah, it's gotta be up to candy cane. I'm never gonna sneeze at taking 9mm rounds. Ever. gotta tell you, when we were doing our run out to the across the ice shelf to the oil rig, I was fairly impressed with how well the sweater did to keep me warm. I was actually kind of impressed. The military sweater. Wow, there is nothing here. Somebody is really stripping these places down, or I'm losing my mind, which is entirely possible. Oh, black ski mask. Oh, another mag. Damaged, but still. I think I'll go with the black. It matches the jacket. What do you think? Yeah, going with black. Combat gloves. I should probably take those and repair them. Because they're supposed to be the highest installation for hands. Where's the sewing kit? Oh, I can repair them with this. I don't know why I didn't have extra gloves and an extra mask at the base. I probably should get part of one tent, maybe the tent with the suit in it, and make it a clothing tent. Alright, the man in black. Right? More Mosin rounds, wow. Not a single empty spot up there, huh? Yeah, Mr. Bear's up there and he's pissed. Ooh, another knife. Nope, bayonet, M4 bayonet. Question is, do we want to add that? I don't see any point to adding that to the M4. Okay. Yeah, I could stay up around here through the next server restart and see if that helps with the loot at all, but... Where's base? Base is that way. I'm just gonna head back to base. I want to switch some of the gear around. seriously does spend enough time for it to respawn any new loot, but we'll check it. Ooh, that was one tough cap, huh? Sometimes wish you could build hunting stands, put them up and around, and just wait for game to come in. Oh, it's a hacksaw. Don't really need it. Just a curiosity. Yeah, I think I'm going to go over to Tower Harbor and do some hunting over there. Grab my extra big pack. See if I can fill it up with venison and boar. Still waiting to hear the bear come over this way. He does sometimes. Left to have about 10 cleaning kits so I could just clean magazines. Just the magazines. Taking gloves. I'll take the beanie too. I can set up a little area of clothing. I think I'm wearing my spare pair of boots now, actually. I'll wait until I find another field jacket. kind of kicking myself for not keeping the extra ski mask. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find one someplace. God, every time I come here, that door's open. Whoops. Must have stepped on the barbed wire. Alright, so clothing. I'm going to put it in this tent. Well, there's the suit. A couple extra pairs of gloves and would never hurt. What else did I grab? And a beanie. Wow, that was a lot of clothing I picked up, huh? Do I have nothing else clothing-wise in here? Doesn't look like I do. Okay. I picked up a filter, didn't I? Thought I did. Yeah, right here. I could put that in the clothing too. And that. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a short break and I will be back, alright?